Hello, 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 all you amazing people out there. Welcome. My name is Elizabeth Giles, and I am coming to not live from the Stampin' Unicorns craft room here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. But today I am going to share with you a card using the Cake Day bundle that is featured in the November 2025 online exclusives. So come along, let's go. All right, so we are using Cake Day. This is a new bundle out in the November 2025 online exclusives. And you can see the imagery here. But let me just show you. I mean, all of the stamps aren't on here. But it is quite a bit larger than the image on the front. And then you get these awesome dies. And I put my dies on a magnetic sheet, but you can see this cake piece cuts out a front and a back so that you can have it open. Like, you know, so your card would have a cake piece that can open. And then there's macaroons and candles, drip, like lots of cool things. We're using a few of the die cuts from here to make our card, but not like all of them. It would be really interesting if it was all of them. But let's go ahead and get started. We are using, and where is that ink? Lost Lagoon ink, I think, is out in, oh, I found it. Give me 1 second. Voila, instantly appeared. Okay, here we go. So Cake Day. We are using a few kind of different colors: Blackberry Bliss, Soft Seafoam, and Lost Lagoon. And if I could get my pieces out of my envelope, there we go. I had this for my stamp camp, so all the pieces that we need are already cut. Our card base is Lost Lagoon. This is 5.5 by 8.5, and we're going to fold it in half at 4 1/4. Where is my bone folder? I just had you. Here you are. Okay. There we go. Now, we also have 2 pieces of white that we're using. So our card base is literally just that. Everything else is going to get attached to that. We also have this mat. And this is coming in at 4 inches by 5 1/4. So our 2 pieces of white are going to be 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay. And these are going to be, we're going to do some stamping on there. One's for the inside and one's for the outside. And then I already ran through our cake. This is the side that would have like folded under for another, you know, piece of cake, but we're just going to cut that side off. This designer series paper is from, oh my gosh, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Here it is. I got the packet. Peaceful Garden. So it's not really like birthday, but it has some really neat patterns and stuff in it. So even if you don't want the doves and such on your card, you can utilize the other side. And then I die cut the frosting from Soft Seafoam. And the side frosting. And then the frosting tops, or like the, you know, the little bubbles, I die cut from white. Okay. And then this is our envelope. So let's do our, I don't know, our messy, no, I don't know what stamping to do first. Let's do all of our Lost Lagoon first. So Lost Lagoon is going to be for our candle stems. Okay. Our sprinkles on our cake. And I think that's it. Yes. Okay. So our cake is going to sit on our card kind of like this. So this is the front piece. We're going to stamp our candle right about there. And then our sprinkles. And we're just going to layer like, and this is the sprinkles that are like a layer of sprinkles because we do have more sprinkles because, you know, so that kind of like this is kind of at an angle. So you want these to be at an angle. Oh, I didn't quite stamp far enough over. That's okay. And then that one. And it literally is just going for the tone on tone effect. And that's perfectly fine. I can try and come in there. Ooh, I got that dirty. Whoops. Okay. We can try and come in on the edge. There we go. Boop. Sprinkles to the edge. Okay. So Lost Lagoon is done. Now let's do our soft sea foam. Soft sea foam is going to be this, and this has sprinkles as well. So again, we're just doing tone on tone here. Nothing like too dramatic over the top. The nice thing is that you can customize this cake to whatever colors you need it to be. And then we are also going to, oh, I forgot to do, shoot nuggets. We're not done with Lost Lagoon. We need to do more candles. Candles, candles. Candles for the inside. Now on the inside, it's going to say Happy Cake Day down here. So we just want our candles to be a little further up than that. And just kind of a little random, but not random, if you get my gist. Okay. Now we can come in with the soft sea foam and do the lights on the candles, which is, you know, a little different, right? Normally it's a yellow, but I thought let's stick with the colors. Focus. There we go. And then on this one here. So my smudge, like you can't really see that anymore. Okay. Now we're going to come in with the Blackberry Bliss, right? I'm going to bring in my foam pad because of some of the details that the Blackberry Bliss is going to be. And then we have a scrap piece of paper as well. So on the inside, we are doing this Happy Cake Day right here. Boop, 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 boop. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. Happy Cake Day. Boom. Boom, baby. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, on the outside here, we're going to take our 2 pieces of frosting, I don't know, decorative frosting, and line them up. And stamp. Boom. And boom. Yes. Okay. Now, I said it was going to be a tone on tone. We're just going to take this sponge dauber and make this a tone on tone. Right? So even if you don't have this color paper, you can make it the color you need it to be with ink. Woo! Gosh darn it. Quit bending up. Look at that. Now it's a lovely tone on tone color. So however light or dark you want it. Okay, now this is the tricky part. We are going to have our cake right like in here. And we're going to stamp Make a Wish. But I think I want my cake a little like tilted maybe this way. All right. So make a wish, right in here. Boom. Okay, sweet. All right. we're not done with this ink yet because we are also going to add color around, because I thought it kind of looked like that decorative frosting, right? Just give it a little bit of an edge. We are just getting right in there. Of course, not where our candle's glowing, because it's glowing. But just a little color around the outside. And we are also doing the same thing on the inside piece. So just to soften up that edge. So these sponge daubers, they are amazing, easy to work with. You get 5 in a pack. And they don't fray. I know you can order sponge daubers from other places, and I have. But these ones, let me tell you, they last like years and years and years. So just order the good stuff. You're worth it. You're worth it. Okay, time for assembly. This is our inside piece, so let's get that out of the way. And add that to our card base. There we go. Now to the front, we will add our Blackberry Bliss matte. And our white stamped image piece. And the nice thing is, like, I made both of these pieces, the inside and the outside, the same size. So you don't have to worry about which one to use. It's only 1/8 of an inch different than what your normal piece would be. Okay, so now here we're going to add our outside frosting. Here we go. Let's pop this baby up. We don't want a saggy piece of cake. So let's make sure we use enough dimensionals. Nobody likes soggy, saggy cake. Okay. Right there. And our frosting. So I bought this stamp set because I am going to utilize it in my scrapbooking. This is going to be an easy journaling box, all sorts of different things. And then lastly, we're going to use these opal round assortments. You can see they are well loved, but we're going to use, I use the clear ones. I did see quite a few people using the other ones. And where's my take your pick tool? I literally just had it. I don't know what I did with it. Well, here's another one, I guess. Okay, we're gonna grab this guy right there and add it. And of course, we need a little bit more glimmer than that. So grab your Wink of Stella. Let's glitterize the frosting. And if you didn't know, that ink color will come off a little bit. So since I was on purple and I don't want purple on my cake, I'm going to rub that off on that piece of scrap, whatever I did with that. And then we're going to come in and do the this layer with some shimmer. Okay. And that is our Cake Day card. I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions or anything, reach out to me, Stampin' Unicorns with Elizabeth Giles. Have a great day. Bye-bye.